my name is Melinda Geiger, and I am a green status presenter with Unique, and I am on Kelly Owen's team. And she has asked me to come and do a product knowledge video with you guys on our oil control mask. Okay, so as you can tell, mine's almost gone, and I'm super excited because I'm going to be able to order the new one, and that will be the new Uology packaging. Okay, so first and foremost, I want to talk about how you would use this mask, okay? So the oil control mask, typically when people think about it, they just think it's going to control the oil on their skin, right? So it's actually going to help mattify, reduce oil, and then improve the clarity and tone on your skin, right? So for me, I don't really have oily skin, okay? I have normal to dry skin, but right here and my T-zone, I do get a little shiny, okay? I wouldn't even go as far as saying that I get oily, but I use this mask in that area and it helps mattify my skin and keeps it even looking with the rest of my skin, which helps with my makeup application, all right? So with that being said, this is really, really, really good for spot treating as well. Typically, you'll see pictures of presenters with different masks all over their face, and that's definitely a real thing, and another beauty of our product, okay? One thing about this mask that I want people to realize, and that's why I have this little bit on first, is that this mask is not gonna dry 100%. For the most part, it is a clay, and it's going to semi-dry, or if you have a super thin layer, it will dry 100%, but it's not going to tighten or anything like we usually think of when we think of a mask, all right? So, let's see, I took some notes here. Application, you want to wash and dry your face. Ooh, I might have to tie my hair back. You want to wash and dry your face, so you want to make sure that you have a dry face when you apply this. You don't want to apply it on a damp or moist face, okay? And you want to use your fingers or your applicator. So if you use your fingers, you need to make sure that your hands are clean because you don't want to wipe bacteria on your face. We do have our oil control, or our, not oil control, our mask applicator. It's like a little spatula, silicone spatula. I use this when I use all my masks, except for the brightening one. And it's just a lot cleaner, it's a lot more precise and stuff, in my opinion. So what you wanna do is you wanna go ahead and grab that out of your jar, get that on your applicator or your fingers, and you just wanna put a thin layer on your face. So if you notice, this down here is darker than over here, right? This is brighter. So this is actually setting or drying, however you want to say it. And we'll be ready to be washed off soon. Okay? And I'm not going to do a full face because I got to get out the door. A full mask face. I just want to show you application. All right? So see, pulling that over to this side, see the dark green versus the lighter green. That's what it's going to look like when it's dry or ready to be taken off. Okay? So you want to go ahead and put a thin layer on, and make sure you avoid your eye area, eyelashes. We don't want to stick our eyelashes to our masks, right? And this is going to take about 5 to 7 minutes. So put it on, go put the kids to bed, paint your nails, whatever you need to do in that little bit of time. It doesn't burn, it doesn't tingle, it doesn't really do anything. It feels a little cool, but that's it to my experience, okay? And then when you're done, you're gonna wanna rinse with warm water. I use a washcloth because I don't like scrubbing it off my face. I feel I have a black washcloth over by my sink at all times. It's my mask washcloth. And you want to damp it, and with warm water, just lightly rub it off, and then just rinse it off. Rinse your skin, okay? So, as always, when we are presenting something live or talking to a customer, we want to upsell our products, because if you buy this alone, it will do one thing, but it's not going to have its ultimate potential, okay? So with upselling, this is in the skincare line, so you always want to ask them if they want to get the applicator. And this also is going to pair well with our cleanser, Uology cleanser, our day cream, and our night cream, okay? You want to make sure that your customers do the quiz or make sure that they get the appropriate boosters for their skin type, because more often than not, when you talk to a customer about oily skin and hydrating, they're going to be saying, no, 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 I cannot hydrate. I don't want moisturizer on my face. I'm way too oily. So this is where you want this knowledge to talk to your customers about, what I have it written down in here. Hold on. About, it was called the sebaceous glands on our face, okay? So those are the glands that produce oil. And when we do not put moisture on them, what we're actually doing is dehydrating them. So if you experience oily skin and you're dehydrating these by not moisturizing your skin, they're going to go on oil overload and produce way more than necessary. So when we are moisturizing, and then especially in conjunction with our mask, we are going to have the ultimate results in mattifying and definitely controlling those oil glands, okay? If you have normal to dry skin like I do, this is great for spot treating those areas that might be this area right here, and I wouldn't even say my whole T-zone. It's literally right here. It just gets kind of sticky. And I just usually put the mask right there, and then I detox the rest, okay? So make sure that you point out to your customers that one common misconception is that you don't want to add moisture to your skin. It is very, very, very important. And using that, again, with the oil control mask you'll get the most optimal results, okay? I actually never thought of using the oil control mask because I immediately thought, well, I don't have oily skin. So when you have a customer that is talking about they want more matte skin, they want more radiant skin and stuff like that, this might be something for them, a little hidden gem that they didn't even know existed, okay? So make sure that you try to upsell the applicator, your cleanser, and then the day and night cream, all right? They're very, 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 very helpful sister products to this, okay? So again, it's gonna take about 5 minutes. As you can see, this dark, it's starting to match up. See how it's getting a little darker where it was lighter? Okay. This has a alpha hydroxy acid, which is actually a natural exfoliant to our skin, okay? And so it's gonna help exfoliate and refine our skin just by having it sit on here and do its magic, all right? The main ingredient in here is a kaolin clay, and that's actually the clay that's drawing the oil out of our skin. So this is also going to help with the appearance of pores and then the overall health of our skin. You can use this as often as needed. I would suggest about once or twice a week. Yes, son? And if you wanted to, it's also incredibly gentle for your teens, children. My teen uses this. She has very oily skin. It has helped her dramatically. And then this is, again, it's $39 or I'm sorry, $49 along with our other masks. And if you have a customer that is your prestige customer, this is also another good way, is upselling is going to get them to that free shipping threshold. Okay? So I hope you found this video helpful. I was so honored to come on here and talk with you. And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day.